Blessing Sagittarius soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. It is Priestess Melissae. How are you? Thank you for joining me for your reading for this week. We are going to be looking into the energies leading up to the next new moon energy that's coming up for us on the 25th. The cards that we're going to be using today are the Soul Helper Oracle cards, which are going to give us a message from our higher self. Moonology cards are going to help us to look at the new moon energies of first, what we need to release or let go of. Second, what the moon is trying to show us. And third, what is coming. We'll clarify all of those cards with the Light Seers Tarot. We'll get a few cards of each on top so that we can get a little bit of a clearer picture of what's going on for you, Sagittarius. And then we'll tap into the inner F and Peace cards, because who can't use a little bit more of that in their life, right? So we have seeking cosmic consciousness. So some of you may just be not really in tune with other people right now, tuning other people out, situations that aren't in tune with you, perhaps, Sagittarius, right? Well, then we're going to get some love messages from the Lovers Oracle card, so do stick around to the end, because we always get love messages at the end of our readings on Venusian Empress Oracle. All right, guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. Timing is fluid. If you would like a personal reading, do reach out to me at VenusianWays.org. Also, guys, protection is one of the biggest things I'm hearing about right now. Get your blessing bundle set at VenusianWays.org as well. This is blessed by me. I am an ordained and initiated priestess, guys. So this is a very powerful set of blessings that you can bring into your home and basically set up that protection that you need to keep you safe, you know, while we're going through this Mercury retrograde time where people could try to come back at you. You never know who may be trying to direct negative energies at you, seriously. All right, Sagittarius, so let us cleanse this area and space. This is yet another way that you could do it, with bells, with singing bowls, different things like that. This helps us to clear the energy and set the space for our angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, and to our higher self. We honor you and thank you for the wisdom this week. For Sagittarius, take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. Sagittarius, can I just tell you how amazing you are? We are literally like right at 500 subscribers. If you are one of them, thank you so much. If you are not, you definitely want to hit the subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings. Now, I do these week readings every single week as far as for the zodiac signs. For the zodiac signs, guys, you can watch these for the sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So if you're not finding your message here, because as I said, not everybody is going to resonate with all of the messages, and that was something that came up recently in one of the other readings, and one of our subscribers, I believe, did help to say, you know, they're general readings. It's not that the message isn't true, because it's true for somebody, and it's probably true for several people, or parts of it is, but you know, a general or personal reading, of course, is going to allow you to tap in. And if you look at my reviews on my page, you'll see that I definitely tap in. I even tap in on some of these general readings. I've gotten comments like that. Sagittarius, what is coming out for you today? We have the energy of the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Wow. Re-energize in the natural world. Okay, so definitely a need to get outside, to recharge, to regenerate. You just have to know that all is not lost, whatever the situation is. So this is talking about in the main card. So what's crossing you is needing to be connected. Okay, so if you're not grounded, if you're not connected, this wish, this thing that you've waited for so long to come through, it's still going to be that thing you're wishing for, waiting for. When you need to realize, okay, Sagittarius, that you are the effing magic, all right? You cast a spell with your existence. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you. If you can reconnect right? Like it's talking about getting out in the natural world with the magic within you. Then you turn into the beautiful princess. Yes, how awesome is that? Now, what is this wish? Okay, Sagittarius, that you have held for so long, that you have wanted for so long. We're going to look into this and see what this is. Perhaps it's about stability. Perhaps it's about having a happy home, or, you know, home life. Maybe it's somebody that you've been missing 24/6. Yeah, it's going to bring balance for sure. Maybe somebody is coming back. I'm kind of feeling that energy a little bit. All right, let's see. You once made a wish in the divine realms of fulfillment, meaning that you were in a place where you really believed that it could come true. You felt it, all right, with all of your being. Your ancestors have been keeping this wish safe since that day, as you were not ready for it to come true. You expressed a deep longing in this wish, and now the time has come. It will be touched by the divine source and will enter the realm of the possible. So what has been impossible up to now is now possible. So it's like that veil has been lifted, that door, you know, has been opened for this short time, if you will, short window of time. Although if you have forgotten it in the intervening years, you now have the momentum and opportunity to achieve your desires. So maybe you were too young to make this come true before, or didn't have the right resources or something of that nature, but now you're in the right place. Your path has led you to a point where miracles can happen because you now believe in them. Miracles can only occur if you believe they are possible or truly want them to happen, free from fear and with an open heart. Yes, you can't be fearful that something you want is not going to happen. Maybe that's what happened is, you know, it's something you really wanted, but you were just so fearful that it wouldn't happen that's why it's been held back from you for all this time. Okay, so you need to be free from fear and with an open heart to allow this to happen. Miracles take place daily throughout the world. You lost sight of all these wonders for a time and deep down failed to believe that you are a creative being. Remember, we saw that you cast a spell with your existence, and maybe at one time you felt like you had the Midas touch, or, you know, you were Harry Potter with the wand and you knew exactly how to, you know, cast your wand, you know, but it feels like you've lost your magic touch, if you will. However, you are the one who shapes your world, and destiny is creating a path of growth for you. So here's your window of opportunity to get back on track. You have forgotten that you can trust your path, but you are now ready to follow your path, the path of your soul, and insight is complete. And insight in complete trust. Wow. This is why you have drawn this card. It is now time to signal that you are ready to receive a miracle, as your free will is respected in the spirit world. So they couldn't give you this wish until you were ready for it. So it wasn't that it was being held back from you, but you had to realize that the magic was always within you to allow this, you know, whatever it is that you've always wanted to come true. It is therefore now important to say a prayer expressing that you believe in miracles and are ready to receive one. It would be a shame to miss out on this opportunity, so do not delay. This is like that fairy godmother energy. This is like you finally being able to tap into and now have what it is that you've always wanted. What is that wish? You know what it is instinctively. All right, here is your energy for this week. Your power animal is the crane. So that's definitely being sure, looking and observing. All right. Herbal essence oil is sage. Makes sense, right? Get some sage from me if you need it. It's blessed, guys. Your healing crystal is hematite. I have actually some rainbow hematite, which is pretty cool. I'll have to show you guys sometime. And the number is 6. So that's going to be your power number for this week. Balancing everything out and getting yourself in a good place, because again, you have to believe. So you've got to clear out your mind and your heart, and maybe getting outside, getting back into nature, something that's going to spark something within you, or maybe that's what you used to do that would help you to tap in. In any case, that fairy godmother type touch is going to come upon you. It's like, you know, you're going to get that wish that you always wanted. You're going to be beautiful, or, you know, have whatever it is. I don't know. I can't think of what it is. Again, I was getting like a relationship, but, you know, I don't like to focus too much on relationships, because I feel like if they're meant to come together, like if you did your part, you did everything, you know, for everything to be balanced, then, and if it's on the other person, there's not a lot you can do unless they get themselves in the right place. But you can wave your magic wand for whatever it is that you truly want, darling. So what is it that you want, dear princess? All right. Your tree of wishes is calling your name. So coming out for you to release. Your dreams need a practical plan. So maybe you've just been wishing too much. Maybe we got to take some action as well. And maybe what we need to figure out is, what are those steps? And that's why we need to get alone and look at this situation a little bit closer. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't think that, you know, you've lost your magic. I just saw 1111 on the timer, that you've lost your magic touch, because you haven't. You could be dealing with Taurus energy. Another card flying out for you today, Waxing Moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Beautiful. So I do feel like you are, like this card was saying, you're calling in that wish that you've wanted. So how are you going to help make it happen? How are you going to take those steps, right? Just like it was talking about, you've got to move yourself in that direction. Prosperity lies ahead, all right? So keep taking those steps. You're gaining the momentum that you need, going in the right direction, going down the path that you need to. North Node, step out of your comfort zone, all right? So again, this may feel a little different, or the idea may be a little different from what you're used to. You're going to have to surrender to the divine. Think about those, you know, Bible stories where it was like, oh my God, no, you know, like I'm thinking of the whale and the guy that got swallowed up by the whale situation, but he didn't listen. And it's like, well, I don't want to go do that. And it's like, well, you're going to do it anyway, kind of thing, right? A personal issue reaches resolution. Beautiful to see. This is Cancer energy coming out for you today. All right, so let us see what's going on here with the rest of this situation. Definitely, it's really a matter of believing in yourself enough to not just, you know, believe in your magic and keep your energy up and believe in yourself, but also taking those steps. You know, like when you believe, you're going to do what you need to do to help make things happen, because it's not just all spirit making it happen, right? Sometimes there's things we got to do. Your dreams need a practical plan. What do we need to know for Sagittarius? Yeah, got to get on track, all right? We got to figure out where to start, first of all, to start taking those steps, get balanced, get, you know, figure out, because he's out there in the woods, right? He's got that standing tree pose about him. You're calling in your tree of wishes. Do you have a special tree that, you know, you like to go to, that to talk to, that helps you to figure out and bring solutions, you know, to bring that inner peace, you know, to end that conflict, so you can know what the answer is for you and not guess. Yeah, because maybe again your heart chakra needs to be in the right place, right? So if you're not believing, then your heart chakra is not trusting and is not going to be able to be balanced, you know, to feel confident to take those steps, right? So we need to get grounded. We need to figure out what those steps are. And the only way we're going to do that is by taking that time out. Okay, not constantly like being on the go. Slow down, sit down for a minute. 14:14 on the timer. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Wax on, wax off, right? So what are we waxing on? What is the energy and the momentum? Six of Swords energy. We're definitely finding more of a balance. Again, 6 is your power number for this week, just like with this card, the Tree of Wishes. So how do we bring more of that peace and balance? Well, mind and heart, right? 1441. So 6 of Swords, this is talking about the swords, the mind, and then it's the water uber, getting out of our emotions, perhaps getting out of our head, getting balanced, right? So we can get our stability, our sea legs about us. We did not miss an opportunity. We never do. But Spirit is bringing an opportunity back around to you. You've got to be calm and balanced, though, to be able to make the best use of it. Or you're never going to have that happiness that you've always wanted. It's always going to elude you like the rainbow, right? So you got to stay calm, dear magician. Yes, you've got to use your energy wisely. You know, what words are you casting? What energy through your thoughts and emotions are you casting? Because you have to remember how powerful you are, remember? Yes, you cast a spell with your very existence. So something has to change. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a complete breakdown of things, but there are changes that do have to be made, adjustments, if you will, all right? It's going to require you to step out of your comfort zone, but you don't want to have everything come crumbling down on you. You'd rather kind of see where things are headed and take care of it so that it doesn't end up being a complete tower, right? Put the work in ahead of time and start, you know, working towards that plan so that you can get to your goals and whatnot. So North Node energy, look and see, Sagittarius, where your North Node is. Knight of Wands in reverse. We really want to be careful of this energy, you know, how we're using it. A little bit of stop and go energy here. So I do feel like there's still a little bit of push and pull. Overall, I do feel like the emotions are winning out, all right? Because we got the Knight here in the reverse, but we've got the Queen, and the Queen is higher, so that's good. So you are more so in your magnetic energy, but again, you are going to be dealing with this push and pull energy. Yeah, heart for sure. So this is definitely a need to be balanced. Two of Cups energy. You know, this is what's going to allow you to merge the wishes and dreams and hopes. Know when to take advantage of those opportunities. Be able to see when that window is open for you, all right? Or to just actually be able to see that that opportunity is now here for whatever that wish is that you've always wanted to come true, Sagittarius. All right, well, what is the advice on the Inner F and Peace cards for Sagittarius? We have chop wood, carry vodka. Cheers to enjoying life. You are welcome. All right, so chop wood, carry vodka, wax on, wax off, right? So maybe there's a little bit of this energy of the yin yang, again, the balance, right, between the mind and the heart. You're just going to be working a lot with that energy this week, getting outside, maybe even watching, what was the name of those movies? Karate Kid, yes. All right, so your other card that came out said, fresh out of F's and embracing inner peace. Beautiful. And the wine is helping, the card says as well. So maybe you are getting, especially with the wine and the vodka coming out here today, just be careful. And you know, they always say don't mix your alcohols either, Sagittarius. So do be aware of that, okay? Especially the brown and the clear, right? Make sure you just stick with one type of drink if you're going to, and don't overdo it. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming out for you today in love. Do hit the like button if you're resonating with the message or you found messages here that are helpful. I truly appreciate all of you. Love for Sagittarius, please. Well, you got a few cards out. We have an energy of forgiveness here. It says stop focusing in your past energy, your energy on past events, excuse me, for life is too precious to waste, right? And we definitely don't want to spend too much time drinking either, drowning our sorrows for sure. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. It's just time to get a new dream, a new, you know, perhaps start envisioning what that wonderful soulmate would look like, because soulmate card came out here today. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So I feel like this is that energy of almost like creating a new type of reality for yourself. Maybe you're wishing something into reality, the type of person that you've always wanted. But do keep in mind, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space, okay? So don't ever get into those relationships or allow other people, 2002 on the timer, to try to mirror, you know, in the ways that are unhealthy and get you caught up in these unhealthy dynamics. You know what I mean? Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, Sagittarius, well, these are your messages for your week. Do hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell notification, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.